In this video, we're going to look at how to fix things if we made mistakes when processing in the system. So there's many places, again, depending on the nature of the transaction. The one easy one would be if I process a general ledger transaction or a set of entries, I can go to my GL registers, look at my latest register sitting in here, and then go ahead and just say, I just want to reverse that register. And what that'll do is back out that entire transaction set. There are some rules on the different types of things we can do and where we do them. But here's my setup. This is my transaction that we posted. This was that recurring journal that we did in the recurring journal example. And I can then say, go ahead and reverse that transaction. And it will back out everything I did in that. Obviously, there was only a couple of GL entries there, but in the scenario where you might have had a underlying payroll journal and maybe you posted the wrong one or you got an adjustment, it's that easy to back it out. You notice again, the GL registers being my sequential trail of everything that ever happened in the system. Here's the guy I reversed, and this is the actual reversal register. And again, here I can go in and take a look and see what exactly happened in terms of the reversal that we did. So those are journals. That there's many different kinds of journals that we reverse, but there's other types of transactions that we might want to reverse. Another classic one would be I processed a check and I want to go ahead and void that check. So in this case, I'm going to the check register, the check ledger entry, and here I can simply go and do my void check transaction, specify voiding date, and then make decisions on whether we want to be able to unapply it from the invoice that we paid so that we can process that invoice again. So that's another example of reversing something in the system. Other places we could reverse is, let's say I have a posted purchase invoice in the system and I want to go ahead and make a credit memo or a reversal against that. And here we have a correcting action, and we have two options, cancel and correct. What cancel would do is just issue a credit memo to that invoice and back it out. What correct will do is do the credit memo and set up that same entry in an entry page so I can make some adjustments. So let's say I coded the wrong accounts or dimensions or something, and I would just want to back it out, fix it, and post it again. So that's the correct cancel options in the system. And then we've also added the ability in the system. This is a Tangicloud option where we added the ability to change the posted values, because oftentimes nonprofits don't know how things should be coded when they enter them, or maybe again it was a mistake. And if we do change posted values, this is how they were posted with department default, program 0, and I neglected the program should have been 010. I want to go ahead and make that change to a posted document. Say yes here, and the change will have been made on that entry. So if we take a look, the dimension values will have changed on that line item. And then the other thing we do for those kind of changes, we're actually affecting in a posted transaction. We take an audit log off that so that we can say that on such and such a date, this person went to this purchase invoice, that line, and changed the value 0 to 010. So those are several different ways of making it easy for you to fix and recover from mistakes, errors, or deliberate omissions, if you will, where we did not know what we wanted to do. We can also fix the posted dimensions on general ledger entries in a very similar manner. So hopefully you can see that there's many ways to fix things. The main thing to emphasize, of course, is nothing ever gets deleted in the system, so you always know who, what, when, and there's always an audit trail of what we did originally and what we changed it to in the system.